Lectures and related material. Where is it? Well, the lectures and related material are all online, as it is in this electronic age. Now, as I say, we did get permission, and we are using the material from Black Box Software Testing. It is available, the link is there, and we use that. There are 6 what are they called? They're required topics. This is the basics of testing strategy and testing management. It's rather like, well, you need to understand all of these things in order to be effective at all. So there are 6 of them. You must take the quiz for each 6, otherwise you don't get any marks. Now, if you work out the marking, each quiz is marked out of 10. You get 3 attempts at each quiz, and I take the best of those attempts, even if it's the first one. You get the best mark. Now that would add up to 60 marks. That's scaled down to 20 marks. So each quiz is worth about 3 marks. Alright, so nothing fatal, but they all add up. The elective topics, of which there are 5, these are essentially specific test strategies that you can adopt. And you may like some better than others. You're certainly not required to know and understand all of them to that level of detail. So out of those 5, pick 3. You'll get, again, you get 3 attempts, and I'll take the best mark. Now, not only that, I take the 3 best marks. So you can attempt all 5 if you want, and I'll take the 3 best. You don't have to nominate in front which ones you're going to do. The quizzes are provided, their intention is to enable you to check, do I understand this? So it's not a one-shot test. This is not some sort of trickery or anything like that. It genuinely is intended to enable you to check, did I understand it? And if I didn't, what have I got to go back and revise? So you get 3 attempts at each quiz. And, as I say, I will take the best mark of those 3 attempts. Now, for the required topics, they go on a weekly schedule. The quiz becomes available 2 weeks before the scheduled date. Now, that scheduled date is normally when that topic comes up in tutorial. Now, importantly, the quiz ceases to be available on the day of the tutorial, at the time of the tutorial. So the tutorial starts, I think it's either 5:30 at night or 6 at night. At that time, the quiz shuts down, and it will not reopen. So we have this every term. People say, oh, I missed the test, I forgot about it, or something like that, and can you reopen it? No. Sorry, I have in the past reopened quizzes, and it was just disastrous. So it just got to be complete confusion about whether they're open or not, or was it fair to some people and unfair to others. So the only fair way of doing it is telling everybody very loudly and very clearly at the front, the quizzes will be available for a certain time. After that time, they will not be available. For the elective topics, they're open for the entire second half of the term. They cease to be available on the last day of the teaching period. And again, they won't reopen. You have 3 attempts at each quiz. Your best result counts. The required topics count for 20%, and the elective topics count for 15%. So you can work out there that there's more marks in the elective topics than there are in the required topics.